Hello and welcome back for another draft. This time it will be Modern Horizons 2 that just came out, so it's going to be one of the first drafts that I do with this format. I haven't really read through the spoilers very well. I don't know what all the cards do, so bear with me, but I'm just going to jump in and see what we can build. We have our mythic Garth One Eye, which I don't know if I want to build around, but maybe I could. Seems ambitious. Otherwise, this thing doesn't seem bad either. What does this do? Also not bad. I'm tempted to just take the mythic and see where we end up. Maybe we can play it. It's a cool card. I'm probably going to regret this. I'm also going to be making some picks just based off of value because this is not a phantom draft. So if I open something very expensive and it's not in my deck, I'll probably still take it. Then now, what does this do? Look at top 4 cards, one in your hand, rest in your graveyard, again life. Okay. I mean, I can also just take Enchantress's presence. I think there is like a slight Enchantress theme throughout this this format. I'm really not that familiar with the limited formats, but if we can build around this, that would be kind of sweet. Otherwise, I could take like a land to help fix for Garth, but yeah, I think I'll take the presence. Maybe I should have read up on the archetypes beforehand, but we'll see. We'll get there, I'm sure. It's always nice when there's a new format to learn, especially one with such powerful cards as with this one. Wow! Second Enchantress's presence. Well, the people to the other side of us are definitely not drafting this. If I have one and now I can get a second, I'm down. I'm not even looking at the other cards in the pack. I want to try and make this work now. I'm not sure that this will go well with Garth, but it's worth a shot. This guy, modular, no. Goblins, no. Little hermit, no. No, not really. I'm mostly looking for an enchantment. Those do not seem to be there. I'll also take a land. I really want to make the Enchantress presence work. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. Maybe I'll just take the land here then. Yeah, I'll take the land. There's nothing else that's really exciting me. No enchantments. Well, there's this aura. What does this do? You draw a token, tap enchant creature, then scry 2. Okay. I took the blue-green land, so I can take this. It's sort of a removal spell. Wow. When a land enters the battlefield, create a food token or a treasure token. That's pretty good also. I could see taking that. Sacrifice a token, sure. Or this thing. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 and is flying. Whew, that is not bad either. Could be a sweet engine. I think I'm going to take this Tireless Provisioner because it's just always going to be quite good. And then maybe we can wheel one of the other cards. Well, there's a green-white land. Also interesting. Okay, this guy's a scroll-making machine. You do need to play a decent amount of creatures, but it can pump out some tokens and then become somewhat big. 5 damage to target creature with flying, +3/+3. Okay. So I think it's between the oak and this thing. Just taking a land. I think I'll take the land. Chatterstorm. Ooh. Enchant creature can't attack or block. Support 2. Yeah, this card seems great for what we're trying to do. I think we're gonna end up being green-white then. Maybe we'll... Ooh, Solitary Confinement. Can I make this work? Probably not, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you discard a card. Skip your draw step, you have Shroud, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. I mean, it's an interesting one for sure. Otherwise, I'm taking Glimmerburn, which sacks tokens and becomes big. It doesn't really work with the Enchantress's presence. Or I take another land and still try and splash this. I'll take the land and try and splash that. Another Gilderbairn. Oh, wow. 5 mana for a 3/3, but you get to return a permanent. I think this is good for what we're trying to do. Get back an aura or something like that. Draw some more cards. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing, but we're getting somewhere. And we're just going to explore this format and learn. And I will be able to tell you after this draft if picking Enchantress Presence is a thing you should be doing or if you should just disregard this card entirely. I mean, I'm just going to double up on this even though it's a 5-drop. Lens Flare, 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature for 5 mana. I'll take it. Still a removal spell. Don't know if I want to play it, but maybe. Dusk Shell Crawler, yeah, this is in our colors. Put a 1 counter on target creature. Yeah, seems okay-ish. At worst, it's a 1/4. Yeah. Ooh, and this came back, which is an aura and an enchantment to trigger our presence, and one that we can keep getting back. So quite happy with that too. I think Garth is probably not happening, as powerful as this card actually is. Just Shivan Dragon, Regrowth, Black Lotus, like tapping this to make a dragon. You have a 5/5, and then you have another fire breathing 5/5. It's a removal spell. The card is good. I mean, if you can cast it, I think it's pretty strong. Not sure if there's like mana fixing enchantments. If there are, I'm very interested in them. I'll just take another land. And Fateless Salvaging, Fateless Looting, this is not. Esper Sentinel, Squirrel Sanctuary, that might also be a good one. I think the archetype for green-white is actually like tokens. Oh, and I can return this to my hand. Oh, this seems awesome. This seems like just what we want. Tempted by this Esper Sentinel. The Esper Sentinel is worth some tickets, but I think the Squirrel Sanctuary is going to be good enough that I just want to play this instead, or take this instead. This is also not bad. Smell Fear, a removal spell, but let's take the Sanctuary. Shardless Agent, investigate twice. It's not bad either. Draw a card. This ability costs +1 less to activate for each +1/+1 counter on creatures you control. It's not a terrible card, but not super exciting either. Not an amazing pack. I could take this guy and see how he plays. I think I'll end up, or yeah, I can't really splash this now, can I? No, let's just take this guy. So green-white also has this +1/+1 counter theme, I guess. Squirrel Sovereign. It's a lord for my squirrels, of which I have some. Goblin Bombardment. I think I'll take the Squirrel Lord. It's also just a 2-mana 2/2, and then it could be more. Sort of sad that I didn't take the Oak, which I probably should have instead of the land, but this Garth is still tempting me. But yeah, here it's probably the Squirrel Lord. Chatterstorm, I can make more squirrels with. Ooh, Bone Shredder, that's a good card. Don't need another one of these. Not much that really excites me. I could take So Shiny and try and splash that. Like Chatterstorm, yeah, it's fine, but I'll take the enchantment. I do want to have a decent amount of them. There's another enchantment. Enchant creature gets -3, so put enchant creature into its owner's library 3rd from the top. It's not terrible. Brainstone. Brainstorm, this is not. Green is drying up, so is white. So it's a little bit concerning. I'll take the Shattered Ego. We'll probably have to end up playing multiple colors. 3 colors. Not sure if 5 is happening. Not a big fan of this Lens Flare either. Create 2 food tokens. Basic land cycling. It's not terrible. Return to target creature card from your graveyard to create a food. That seems slow. Very slow. So it's between... This is pretty good too, but we're not in black. So it's between So Shiny or the Strider to fix my mana. I think I'll take the So Shiny. A little greedy maybe, but yeah, we're on the Enchantress plan, which may or not have been a trap, and we'll see. What is this now? This makes a Thopter token, but only if you play expensive stuff. And this is a 2-drop. I could take the 2-drop, which is fairly medium, or I can take this land. I think I'll take the land because I still... If all else fails and I'm not super happy with my deck, I'm just going to be like super greedy and play the Garth. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Here's the Land Fixer, and here's the Skyblade's Boon. I think I have to take that to synergize with the Enchantress. Another Disciple of the Sun, another So Shiny. Okay, I'll take that. People don't rate this card apparently, and maybe I shouldn't either, but it seems pretty decent. I'm probably going to get run over by some sort of efficient affinity modular aggro deck. We'll have learned from it, hopefully. I'll take another enchantment. I'll take another land. I think I'm... I wanna play Garth. Maybe a little bit too much. I'll take another Disciple. I'm still not convinced that Garth is what I should be doing. I'll take this random enchantment, or this one. Yeah, I'll take this one. Whatever. I'll take another land. I think I'm just gonna play Garth. Screw it. I don't think my deck is very streamlined or efficient anyway, so if my mana is a bit of a headache, that's fine. A lot of tap lands now. I'm just hoping that people haven't figured out the format and I can still get away with this. Later on in the format, probably not a good idea to go for random value piles, and you want to be a little bit more streamlined, but I think this is what we're doing. Okay, Ethereum Spinner is another 3-drop. I could use some cheap cards. I don't know if I really want this. Probably not. Cursed Totem, Moderation. I can't cast more than one spell each turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Yeah, I don't think that works very well with our Enchantresses that we already have going on. Cursed Totem. No, Cursed Totem is not worth anything, pretty much. I will just take another Squirrel Sanctuary. I think that's fine. Don't have a ton of creatures, but we can get some more. And worst case scenario, it is cantrips, and maybe it cantrips twice, so I think that card is still plenty fine. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you've been able to draft this and how you've liked it. Let's see, Wander. Wander is a powerful card. Not necessarily for our deck, I don't think. But it's a powerful card to have in a draft format. Maybe even it's going to be powerful in Modern. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying, and I can evoke it for 4. So for 4 mana, I can make 2 1/1 flying tokens, and that would trigger the Squirrel Sanctuary. Sort of interesting. I could take a land and make Garth more of a possibility, but that land comes back. I think I'll actually take this Soul of Migration, or I can take this Death Toucher. 3 mana, 3/1, dies. Yeah, I'll take the Death Toucher. It makes a treasure too, which is sort of relevant given that we're trying to splash Garth. I had to consider that too much, actually. Maybe I should have looked for more treasures. Ooh, Ornithopter of Paradise fixes my mana. Foundry Helix. It's a pretty good removal spell, but it's another splash. This card seems good too. I think I might need Ornithopter of Paradise more than any of these others, even though there's quite some good ones, but I'll take the mana fixing, be a little bit disciplined. I think there's enough power in our deck if we can cast all of these things. Ooh, Timeless Witness. That's quite the card there. And then there's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, create a clue token, a food token, and a treasure token. I mean, this is somewhat achievable for us, I think. The Witness, though. The Witness is a very strong card. The Fey Offering is... I'm going to take the Witness. I think I have enough cutesy stuff going on that I don't want to take the Fey Offering over the Witness. If the Witness wasn't here, I'd be all for it, but... Solitary Confinement again. Don't think so. Scuttle Tide. Discard a card, create an 0/3 blue crab, and then your crabs can become 1/4s. I mean, it's an enchantment, but that's about it. And then Bloodbraid Marauder. That's not very good. Solitary Confinement. Still don't think I can really feed that. This can help mana fix a little bit, or I can just take the Soul of Migration. I think I'll take the Soul now. Ooh, another Fey Offering, so I have another shot at this. And then this thing, each other creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has Outlast. I'm just going to take the cutesy card now. This is probably fine too, but I'll take the cutesy card. What? Another Enchantress's Presence? I have 3 then. Oh, but there's also this card, and this card is great too. Oh man, I'm taking the other Presence because that's the type of player I am, but wow. Wow. I really wish I could get this. If this was my opening pack, maybe I could wheel. I probably should take this, but I also have 3 So Shinies. I'll take the Presence. Oh man, 3 of this in one deck. That's insane for a draft deck. Wow. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Constable of the Realm, exile up to 1 other target non-land permanent. Also, it leaves the battlefield. So this, your opponent will want to kill this always. I'm taking the Orchard Strider. Even though this is a powerful card, but I need some mana fixing. This seems like a fine sideboard card. I'm excited to play this deck. I'm worried that it's not going to be very good, but it looks sweet. There's so much cool stuff going on. Not sure if I should be splashing Garth, but we have some ways to make treasures, and if you can resolve that card and it lives, then it's going to be awesome, I have to imagine. Maybe I should have taken the Solitary Confinement. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll take the land. And then Foundry Helix or another soul. I think I'll take the soul. Oh, and the Fey Offering came back, so I have a bunch of these now. Oh my god. Okay, there's Solitary Confinement. I'll play that too. I think, I don't know. This deck's weird. This deck's so weird. I have no idea if this is good or if this is going to be absolutely awful. I guess there's only one way to find out, but I'm kind of excited for it. I'll take this Acolyte. It's a little bit hard to cast. I have some +1 things going on, right? This guy, probably not playing. No, actually, I guess I didn't end up with too many of those +1/+1 things. Not counters anyway. Nah, I'll just not play it then. Solitary Confinement, I don't think I want to main that. Okay, well, let's add some lands. I don't think I want to run red or black basics. I mostly need green, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want 9 green sources ideally, and then blue I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I have 20 lands and 48 cards. That's not right either. Cut an island, cut a plains. 18 lands, that's fine, but I need to cut 6 cards. Oh boy. I can cut one of the Disciples of the Sun, I'm pretty sure. This card, not great, although I do need some creatures. I don't want to cut any of the Enchantress's presence. I don't care. Maybe it's not good, but I don't care. Shattered Ego can go. Or maybe I cut one so shiny, put in 1 Shattered Ego. The Orchard Strider is fine. I could cut 1 Soul of Migration. 42 cards. These boons, I don't know if they're really all that great, but they seem kind of sweet still with the presence. They're important for Fey. I need to have a balance of creatures and non-creatures. I could cut a Fey Offering. Not sure about that. I could cut another Shattered Ego. 3 removal spells still, and then cut 1 land, probably a blue one, and then I'll run it like this. I'm not sure if this is a great deck, but it seems like a ton of fun. I hope it performs at least 1 game or 1 match. That would be sweet. Let's try that. All right, ready for round 1 with our 5-color Enchantress deck. Perfect mana here. No, not really. Got a mull. Okay, this is playable. This is playable. We'll put back a forest. We don't have our great cards. That's unfortunate, obviously. But we can keep this, put back that forest. Play our land and pass. The next turn I can play the Ornithopter of Paradise. And we're on our way to get all of our colors, I guess. Ooh, another tap land. Let's just play the Ornithopter. I'm really giddy with excitement to play this deck. I just hope it works and I'm not going to get overrun by someone who actually knows what they're doing. Discard a card, lifelink, and then Threshold. It becomes a 3/3. Okay, so some sort of graveyard shenanigans going on over there. Let me just run out this Cobra. I don't think I want to trade my Cobra for their 2/1, but I do want to get it down. Play another tap land, and if the Cobra ever dies, then I have all colors of mana. Basic land cycling. Okay, yeah, these cards are pretty good. Especially one like this. That's pretty good in the late game, and early game it's also pretty great. Ooh, Seal of Removal. Sure. But I bounced my Cobra just to get in 2 damage. I'm super okay with this, but I'm sad that we didn't see Seal of Removal. In our deck, that card would actually be pretty sweet. So let's run out the Cobra again, and then just play our Dusk Shell Crawler. And I think I put the counter on the Crawler. That means it can block even this guy when it has become a 3/3. That seems fine. I want to draw one of my Enchantress's presents, ideally. Chattering Augur. Can't block. It's the battlefield to draw a card and lose a life. And then you can return from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's a grindy card, but pretty nice. Yep, okay. That happens. But so far, I'm not on a ton of pressure. Ooh, Misty Rainforest. Nice. Nice for them. I don't want to play this boon until I've found a presence, I think. Don't really gain much from giving something lifelink or flying and +1/+1. Oh, they are discarding a card to give that guy lifelink. Is that worth it though? Are they gonna attack now? And then, I don't know. Return target creature to its owner's hand. If you discard a card this turn, draw a card. Okay, so they're looting essentially. My Cobra goes back to hand, but they're not really accomplishing all that much. They can't really attack, so sure. Let's play our Cobrino. Play this, and I can play the Disciple of the Sun. and get back my Cobra if they do attack and I want to trade. Just need one of my engine cards. Aerial Muba, discard of cards. Okay, that's sort of scary, as that is a 4-power flyer potentially. So now I probably do want to play the Skyblade's Boon and send my Cobra to the skies. I can block this and not take the 1. No, they can keep recurring this. They don't have the double black, so if they want to be doing that, that's super slow and grindy. If we get one of our engines set up, we can beat that. Tireless Provisioner. Good card, but not entirely what we need. Send the Cobra to the skies. And I think I'm just going to keep this back to block. I'm still feeling like our deck is better at grinding than our opponents. So I just want to stay back. Okay, they want to attack. I'll block there and I'll offer up the trade there. Oh, they discarded a card. Why? Discard a swamp. Okay, this guy grows, but still doesn't kill my crawler. You may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return to a creature card from your... Okay, so they're getting back the Aerial Muba. No, they're returning their... Wait, what? Oh, their guy died because they exiled cards from their graveyard and then they got it back. So our opponent is making some weird choices. I'm just going to cast one of these guys. Okay, they scoop to this? Sure, I'll take it. I don't have any graveyard hate because I passed on all of that, I think. Or does this exile graveyards maybe? Exile target card from a graveyard. Okay, it's sort of playable. I don't know what I would cut for it. Yeah, it's 3 mana. I don't really want to keep that up. No, I'll just keep it as is. We have the Squirrel Sanctuary and some other stuff, so I can keep this. Misty, nice. For an island with nothing. Play our Sanctuary. Yep, make a 1/1 and then just pass. They're not doing anything. Let's just play our tap land. Attack with our Squirrel. Attack for 1 with the Squirrel, and then, yeah, let's see what they do. Tazirius Charger. Exile 5. Oh, escape. And then you can give it a... Oh, you can make it a flyer or a big dude. That's pretty strong, but we can so shiny that potentially. It also needs 5 cards, so there's some tension in their deck also between having enough cards in the graveyard and escaping, exiling cards from the graveyard. We drew a Squirrel Lord, quite nice. So now we have a 2/2 to beat them down with. I think I want to beat down still. Next turn I can play this Provisioner. A food or a treasure? I think I want treasures so I can more easily cast Garth. I'll take the hit here. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked and I should have just kept it back to block. If this becomes its target of a spell or ability, they have to sack it. Okay, that's gonna be painful because I don't really have something to target with it right away. But the nice thing is now I can play the So Shiny on the Phantasmal Dreadmaw. I'll make a treasure. And then that will go to my graveyard. And I play the Disciple and I can get back the So Shiny. I'm just gonna take a bit of a hit. But now I'll keep my creatures back to block, which I should have just done anyway. Hopefully nothing too bad happens here. Whew, bouncing 2 creatures. Jeez. I'll take 9. Yeah, I'll take 9. Timeless Witness. That's also a good one. I can play the Provisioner, get that on the board. They are making some tempo plays, but we're gonna take away 6 of their power. Play the Plains. I think I still want a treasure for now. And then sack this. So shiny. Their guy dies. That goes to the graveyard. I think I'll attack for 1, or do I just jump? Yeah. With the Lord coming down next turn, I kind of don't want to throw away my Squirrel because I can trade with this later. I think I'll send my Squirrel, actually. Yeah, just sending. What is this now? Young Necromancer. Oh, they're gonna get back their Phantasmal Dread. That's annoying. I can deal with it, though. I can deal with it. Investigate. Okay, it's a pretty strong card. Take 3 down to 5. Or I can trade, but I don't think I want to. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have kept something back to block. I only have 1 card in hand. But this thing, oh, Enchantress's Presence. Yeah, I'm under too much pressure to do that. Let's see. If I can make a treasure now, I can play my Disciple instead of the Timeless Witness. And then I'll have a 3/3 lifelinker on the board. So let's make a treasure. Play the Disciple. Get back my So Shiny. Blue mana from the treasure. Cast it on the Dreadnought or the Dreadmaw. Now I have the board somewhat under control. The only worrisome thing is that they have the Floodhound, which I can also tap down with the Timeless Witness. I'm sort of hoping that they kill my Disciple Then I can get it back with the Timeless Witness and really loop all of that value. I only have 2 more cards in hand, so I do hope that they run out of stuff soon. Sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay, they kill my Disciple. I don't have the mana to return this to hand, sadly. Nope, can't do that. Probably force to trade now, or at least make a block. Yeah, I've avoided throwing the squirrel under the bus. I have to do something now. They have no cards in hand. Let's just block here and block there. Unfortunate that I can't bounce this, but that's okay. Investigate, make a clue. Yeah, draw your card. That's a problem. Skyblade Boon. So I'll play the Timeless Witness, return my Disciple, and then play the Squirrel Lord and just pass. Come on, discard a card. Flyer. Flyer is annoying. Yeah, I think I block with the Timeless Witness. Just trade. I can't return this. Play a land. It's gonna be tight. Play the Disciple. Get back So Shiny. I'm gonna take 3 from the Flyer, which I can then tap down, or I can block with a 4/4 lifelinker perhaps. That's gonna be so tight. They can also make another Flyer with their Charger. Yep, take 3. Okay, they're gonna escape their Charger, most likely. Yeah, I imagine they're gonna give us flying. Sure. So they have a 3/2 Flyer, and they play their land. So we know what we need to beat. They can investigate. Ooh. That is not bad either. That's some blockers. That's a bounce for the Squirrel Sanctuary. Let's play... this is tough. Can play the Skyblade Boon. Send this to the air, attack for 4, gain 4 life. And the 1/1s can block one of the Flyers. I think I'll do that. And this is also going to let me bounce the Squirrel Sanctuary so I can get my Enchantress Presence online. So attack for 4, or do I want to keep it? No, I think I'd rather just gain the life, be sure. Yeah, they investigate, sure. And then evoke this. Make 2 1/1s, pay 1 to return that. And maybe I can get the value engine going. They're gonna attack. Yeah, I will double block the Familiar down to 3, sacking a clue, another Phantasmal Dreadmaw. But I know that I can kill that, so that's good. Let's play the Enchantress's Presence. Play the Squirrel Sanctuary. Found the land, nice. I can use that. Play that. Stop this thing. Goes to my graveyard again. I drew another card. Now I can attack for 4 in the air again and actually send this 2. So I'll go up to 7. They go down to 5. I think we might be able to pull this out. Yes, nice. Okay, didn't really get to see all of the engines running, but we got to see some of them, and that was sort of cool and impressive. I still don't know if this is good long term in the format, but for now it's I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too, and let's go for the next. All right, round 2. Let's see how we do there. This seems fine. We got all colors of mana, not too much going on. I really would love to start with an Enchantress Presence in an opener. That would be great. We'll have to deal with this. Play that. And then turn 2, I'll play the Ornithopter. I might just hold on to the Squirrel Sanctuary to see if I can pair it up with a Presence if we ever do draw one. Have 3 in the deck, but I'm not seeing them in our openers. Mere Scrappling. Put a +1. Okay, so this is some sort of artifact aggro-y deck. Let's play our Ornithopter. I also hope to cast Garth this draft. Ooh, whenever you cast an Spentman spell, gain 1 life and draw a card. That's one I would have loved to have for this deck also. It's a creature, it's an enchantment, it's pretty awesome. Okay, Squirrel Sovereign. Well, let's just play the Squirrel Sanctuary then, because it now makes a 2/2, so it's actually got some relevant board presence. Abiding Grace. Target creature card with mana value 1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow, that's a cool card. Kind of wish I had that too. That's another sweet engine. Yeah, look at that, making a 2/3, and it's just going to grow every single turn. Okay, opponent is doing some stuff. Come on. Oh, it's the beginning of your end step, so it has even a more immediate effect also. Another Squirrel Sanctuary. I just don't know if that's really gonna help me much here. I guess I send my Squirrel Lord to the skies and start getting in there. I don't think this is necessarily a great strategy though. I don't want to play the other Sanctuary just because if I draw a Presence, I want to immediately cantrip. Bushido. Okay. We're gonna get hit for 3. Yeah, we are. I'll block their guy with my Squirrel. They'll pump their other. That's fine. They have some sort of trick. Okay, they got the kill, that's sure. And then we trade. But now I get my sanctuary back. So I'm not super unhappy with this. They haven't really gained much. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. They get back their mirror. Fine. Let's just return our card to our hand. Play one of the sanctuaries. Just gotta find a presence. And then we can try to start going a little nuts. Yeah, I'll try and trade for your guy, although that just keeps coming back. Maybe I should have just blocked with the Ornithopter. This doesn't accomplish much aside from them not being able to pump any further. Diamond Lion, sure. Just more forests? Really? Guess I play this. I just need some action. I have so many value enchantments or engine cards in my deck. I can play the stupid 5-color legend. Yeah, I'll just have to wait. It's going a little bit dicey though. I think I'll just block here. They will put the counter somewhere else. I'll take 7 and then next turn, or not. I was going to say next turn I'll need to do something. Oh, weird. It did it afterwards. Could have dealt me 1 more damage. Oh, man. Play a land. Let's boon this thing. It's a 1/3. Frustrating. Definitely want to board in that artifact and enchantment removal. Yeah, okay. We're done. We're done. Oh, man. Really didn't get off the ground. I do want that. And then what do I not want? Maybe the Soul of Migration can go. Or this Carrier and just keep the Soul. Yeah, let's try this. Come on, just give me some of the engine stuff. A 1 to die roll. Okay. We have Fey Offering. That makes it interesting enough for me to try and keep. Play this. And the Fey Offering turn 3. Maybe the Cobra and the Squirrel Sanctuary turn 4. And they play a Swamp. We'll keep making land drops. Basic land cycling, sure. Plains. Play a Forest. Then we'll play this thing and pass. Ideally, you want to pair this up with some cheap creatures, I guess, because then you can play this and a cheap creature in the same turn. Breathless Knight, Flying Lifelink, when another creature enters the battlefield in your control. If the creature enters from a graveyard, okay, it's pretty strong little card there. Play this, play the Squirrel Sanctuary, and then play the Jeweled-Eyed Cobra, and then we get a Clue of Food and a Treasure. So that's nice. Okay, less nice, because now my guy will never die. And I will be taking 2 damage. Oh no, more because they get the support. So 3. Yep. Ooh, another Fey Offering. Let's sack this Clue. Enchantress's Presence. I'll play the Presence and then I'll attack for 1. I need a cheap creature. That would be great. Deepwood Denizen. Sure. Take my 3. Soul of Migration. Let's play the Fey Offering. Draw ourselves a card. Wouldn't mind if the card is a cheap creature. No, a land. That's was going to be the second thing that I would like to draw. Then I'll send this squirrel to the skies, and there is a creature. So now the squirrel can block their denizen at least, and we have a nice little engine going. And next turn, I can play both a creature and a spell if I evoke this soul. They're going to draw a card for 5 mana, really? Kill my guy, make this huge, attack for 9. Man, this is getting a little dicey now. Slightly worried. This thing. That will bounce my Squirrel Sanctuary also. I get 2 1/1 blockers. No, I'll get 3 because I'll also have the Squirrel Sanctuary that I can play. Play the Sanctuary. It's going to draw me a card. It's going to make me a bunch of food and treasures and other stuff. And then I'll play my land. If need be, I can use the treasure to sack food to gain some life. But my engine is getting there. This is sweet though. We're under a bit of pressure. I can definitely see still losing this game, but you know, we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. Maybe I should put in solitary confinement and try and win games that way. Not sure how realistic that is. Tap target untapped creature. Okay, tap one of my flyers. Sure. So I can't triple block their dude. Their Enchantress. Yep. Okay. I think I'll double block this guy. Not out of the woods yet. I might use a treasure to sack a food. That saves me a mana in one way. So I'll stay at 5. Untap. Timeless Witness. Interesting. If I play the Disciple, I get back the Skyblade boon. I think I want to play the Timeless Witness. Get back the Soul of Migration. They're also at 34, so that might also prove a little problematic. Then I'll play the boon on the witness, send that to the air, draw another card, and we'll be making food and clues and stuff. I can use this to tap down that. Don't know if that's really necessary. I can sack a treasure and just get back this ornithopter in play, and then I think I will just pass. I'll get more food and clues. Man, this is very sweet. I have to say, this is very sweet. Tap target untapped creature. Are they tapping that? Really? That's a little surprising. Oh, it has buyback? Oh no, it has foretell or something like that. Captured. Jeez, they're really not making it easy. I like what they have going on with their deck. Yeah, that's very good against the witness. And that guy, sure. Oh, they got to support as well. Jeez. That is a beating. Okay, well, let's block here. Gain even more life. I'd go down to 3. Oh, another Enchantress's presence. I might end up decking myself, but whatever. Ooh, break ties. That could be sweet also. I will so shiny this thing. I'm drawing way too many cards now. I said I don't care about decking. Put both of these on the bottom, but I kind of do care about decking. Oh boy. Oh boy. This could end poorly. Let's use some treasures because I'm gonna get new ones anyway. Make a bunch of 1/1s. I don't need to bounce the Squirrel Sanctuary, I don't think. I have some 1/1s. I'll get more treasures, so I would be able to sack some more food. So I think I'm okay. I can break ties to kill their legend, or I can kill one of their pacifisms. Disciple of the Sun. Are they getting back Flourishing? No, they're getting back to Deepwood Denizen. Okay. Oh, all the creatures with +1/+1 counters get trampled. Jeez, I like their deck. Really do like their deck. And they're also at 39, which has me worried because I have no idea how I'm gonna keep all of their creatures in check and deal them that much damage. They're putting it on their legend. So it's a 3/4 with trample now. I think I just have to destroy that thing. It's gonna cost me all my treasures, but that's kind of a fine thing. Another disciple. Let's play the Squirrel Sanctuary first. Draw some cards. Okay. I can also crack a bunch of clues, have a bunch of food. Oh boy. Oh boy. Play the disciple. Get back that boon. And then I think I'll play the boon on the disciple. I'm drawing more cards. Don't know if I like drawing all that many more cards. Play the Squirrel Lord. I'm gonna deck out. I'm just gonna deck out. Probably should not have played that second Enchantress presence. But look at this. Look at this. 8 food, 8 clues. Tap target, untapped creature. Yeah. Exile target, tapped creature. Sure. I have another one of those. That's okay. And now we've gotten rid of this. So they don't have more. I can also just play a 6/4. But I'm going to deck out. I'm going to deck out. I can't help it. No attacks. Okay, sweet. Play this. I really kind of want to draw Garth. That would be ideal. So let's play this on their disciple. I can't really have them gain much more life. I will draw more cards, which is worrying now. Oh, there's Garth. That's a way for me to maybe win this game still. I don't need another Enchantress's presence, and I will take this creature. Black, blue, no, yeah, red. And there's Garth. They must be thinking that we're absolute madmen for building this monstrosity. I feel pretty safe to attack with some flyers now. I can make a Black Lotus token next turn, although more likely I will make a Shivan Dragon token. Oh man. Oh man. This is sweet. I think the offering itself is a card that's obviously more reasonable to get a bunch of. They have 0 cards in hand. I think we're gonna pull this out. Let's choose Shivan Dragon. Oh, I can even disenchant something. And Terror. Wow, this is just great. Oh man, that's so sweet. Oh, I have to pay for it. Right, I don't just get it for free. Fair, fair, fair. That would be even more busted, but probably a little bit too. Also need to be able to pay for it. Remember that. I need to have the colors. Play this. Play a Disciple of the Sun. Get that back. And then send with my birds. This does also have fire breathing, so maybe that can help in winning the race. I'll probably still send the disciple to the skies. They draw a card, yep. Or just play this 6-4 and try to send that to the skies. Might be more reasonable. Or not send anything to the skies. I can support and make something unable to block. I will go down to 5 cards. Let's just cast the Orchard Strider. I think I'd rather hang on to this. And then I'll keep Garth untapped so I can respond to things, send the Shivan and the other flyers. I think I could pull this out still. Going to be pretty awesome when I do. Maybe I should be terroring this. Okay, let's make a Black Lotus token. Never done that before. Oh wait, can I just Brain Geyser and then make them deck out? That should be doable actually. We've got 4 treasures. Maybe I can do that. That would be a wild win too. I should have played my creature first. Got an extra treasure. That was a mistake. If I Brain Geyser, I can do it for 1, 2, see, 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So I'm not quite there yet, but pretty soon I will be able to. Man, this deck, this draft, pretty wild. Send those. I might as well send the squirrels. I really don't think I'm under too much danger of dying when I have a bunch of food up. They're down to 14, so they're dead next turn. I've gained some life. I'm gonna win this. Oh man, sweet, sweet value, pal. Sweet, sweet value, pal. This is awesome. Still need to win a 3rd game. Ooh, my dragon. That doesn't matter. I have a disenchant at the ready. Black Lotus token in play. Oh, what a format already. Yep, grow those. Draw a card. Yep, sure. You got a frog. Let's activate this again. This card has been real sweet. Yep, disenchant your thing. And then let's just gain some life to be sure. I don't think it really matters, but I might as well. Don't need to gain all of it. 15 life should be plenty to win this game. Okay, let's be smart now. First play this. Play land. And you want a treasure token. And then I want to go to combat. Send, 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 send. Send all of these. And we win this one. Whew. Didn't think we would pull it out, but we ended up doing so. I kind of want an extra so shiny, but I'm not sure what I would want to take out. What card has not impressed me? Maybe the Orchard Strider is not that necessary. Yeah, I think so. And then put in another removal spell. Solitary Confinement. I mean, that could prevent us from decking out, but we do need to discard a card. No, I think that's still not quite good enough. As much as I would love to see that be good, but let's just submit. I've already gotten my enjoyment out of this draft. If we don't end up winning, that's fine. I can keep this. If they kill my Ornithopter, I'm in trouble. Hopefully they don't have a blazing start. We do now have the Enchantress's presence to go off with. Quirion Ranger, okay. Well, let's play our land, pass. And then hopefully the Enchantress's presence lives and we can just chain value. Maybe get some Tireless Provisioner down quick. I do like this card very much. Let's just play this and this. We're only getting beat down for 1, so that's not as scary. No! That proved to be problematic. Although, still, we're only getting beat down for 1, so it's not the end of the world. But I only have uncastables in hand, so we'll need to draw lands anyway. Now, don't play that. Yeah, I was going to say, don't play that thing. But they will. Okay. Well, live by the greed, die by the greed. Really needed our Ornithopter to live, and it didn't. Hopefully there's not too much. That guy I can deal with. Can hit for 3. Oh boy. Yep. I'll discard a presence. We're still getting beat down for 4, so we have a little bit of time, but not much. Down to 10. Come on. Really? Well, I'll give it one more go. Discard one of these. We have plenty. They keep drawing land, so at least there's that. Kind of need to draw like just a straight up forest. An island. That's something. I can tap that down. Stem the bleeding a little bit. Don't get the scribe because we do not have a token. And then maybe I can play the disciple. Get a lifelinker. We do need them to brick for a little while longer. Oh, right. That doesn't even do anything because they have the Quirion Ranger. I'm an idiot. I need to get rid of the Quirion Ranger if I want this to be good. Looks like we're just dying though. And they have a pump spell. Yeah, okay. All right. we lost this one, but we did get that second game, and I will cherish that forever. So let's go to the final round, see if we can get a positive record. We won the die roll, so let's see. Yeah, this looks fine. I have some lands. I have this guy to ramp me, fix my mana. This will have to do. It can get me all my colors too. Yeah, sweet. I'm on the play, so the fact that we're a little slower doesn't matter as much. I played another swamp. Ooh, Squirrel Sanctuary. I think I will play the Cobra first, because if they have a removal spell and they kill this, then that's fine. I'd rather have them kill that than the Provisioner, because I'd like to play that, make my land drop, and go from there. Glimmer Baron. Yeah, I think that might have been... I passed a couple of those, but maybe that would have actually been pretty good in this deck with... Can you imagine last time having that and then maybe even sending it to the skies with one of the flyers? That would have been quite something. So I definitely want to try the Glimmer Baron, and it's a cheap creature, so it really goes well with that uncommon. I'm playing this forest over, I'll make it treasure, over the tap lands, only so I can potentially bounce the Squirrel Sanctuary if one of my creatures dies. I think that's worth it. Yeah, Glimmer Baron could fit this deck. Venom Gorger, sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Ooh, pretty good also. Again, we're looking for some sort of engine card. Well, I can at least tap this guy down and scry to look for some sort of engine. Whew! Talk about engines. I think I want the Fey Offering on top and then Garth above that. Then play this land. I'll get another treasure. I don't think I need the food. I want more mana. And then play Garth next turn. Hope that lives. That would be nice. So far our opponent hasn't shown any removal. Now you could argue that they haven't really had the need to play any removal, which depends on how much they are scared of this Tireless Provisioner, but let's go black, red, white, play Garth. Hope that this lives and I get to untap with it. Probably start by making a Shivan Dragon, and now I will just pass. Please let my guy live. Please. Looks like it's going to live. Rift Sower. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, we got to untap with it. Sweet. Yeah, I can play the Fey Offering. It's gonna eat up all my treasures to do it this way, but I do get another treasure and some clues, and I think this is gonna count. Cast it for the mana that I have, the treasures that I have. But I think this still triggers my Fey Offering, because it did cast a creature and a non-creature spell. Yep. Nice. Got a clue, got some stuff going. Then I might just terror their Glimmer Baron. Deepwood Denizen, don't need to kill that. Squirrel Sanctuary. Let's just sack a clue. Ooh, nice. That is also gonna trigger the Fey Offering again. And then play this. And then I think I'll just send in the air with the Shivan Dragon. I can use Garth to make a Black Lotus token. And I think I did it at the end of my opponent's turn last time again, or as well, so I can do that again. Yeah, our engine is humming. Yeah, they get their 2/2, sure. That's a 1/3. Okay, sure. You're gonna spend 6 to draw a card. Yep, another one of those. All right, let's make another token. This guy's sweet. I might have to just try him in Commander. Ooh, it also has regrowth. I don't think I realized that last time around, but there's a Black Lotus token. This deck is so sweet. I really wish I could have trophies with it, but oh well. I mean, I can tap their Glimmer Baron. I can just start by sacking a clue, seeing what I get. Maybe I should have played that for, ooh, Enchantress's Presence too. I like it. Engines are humming. Yeah, I'll just sack some treasure to also play this So Shiny. Tap your Glimmer Baron. Draw a card with our Presence. Disciples, not really what we wanted. Kind of wanted some lands. Ooh, Skyblade, Bloom, Boon. Don't need either of these. Let's just send the Shivan Dragon. Can also send some of the squirrels, actually. We didn't play a creature, so we're not getting any food or treasure. Okay, so they want to trade. I will take the trade. That is fine. Okay, it's a 6/4, and it makes 2 foods. Yep, so they can hang on a little while longer. I could terror this 6/4. Need to use my Lotus to do so. I think I'll hold off. Play that. I think we want a treasure token. Yeah. And use Garth. Oh, I can also Brain Geyser on myself, but let's terror, kill their big guy. This might be a mistake because I don't have other removal spells, but kind of want to push a little bit of damage and then send with a bunch of my creatures. Actually, send with all of them. I can also just kill them in the air with the Shivan Dragon. Yeah, I probably should have just gone for that. Okay, the Squirrel Sanctuary is going to bounce. They're down to 2. Yeah, we should have just killed them. That was dumb. Get a treasure. I do want to return that. And that. No. Yeah, they're sacking. Oh, I guess I couldn't kill them because they had the food. So I'm glad I didn't go for it. I did forget about it, but I'm glad I didn't go for it. I think I will use the Lotus to make a bunch of green mana. Play the Disciple. Get back my Squirrel Lord. Play the Sanctuary. It's going to draw me another card. Play a land. No, I've already played a land. And then just play the other Sanctuary as well. I think we're doing pretty well here. Let's pass. I still have a Brain Geyser from Garth. Garth is an amazing card in draft. I definitely made the right choice to go greedy with the mana for it. All right, they can return something. Fine. Yep, return that thing. They get more food, so they gain more life. Go up to 11. Can't quite kill them through that, I don't think. Use Garth to draw a bunch of cards. I think so. Cast that on ourselves. Draw, I don't know, 4. Should be fine. Yeah. Play that. That is going to make another treasure. And then... oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Play this Squirrel Sovereign. I'm just going to sack my treasures as well. I don't think I'm playing optimally, but I'm just doing some stuff. Make another Fey Offering. Draw another card with my Enchantress Presence. And then I'll keep swinging with the Shivan Dragon. That's actually winning me this game. I'm doing all of these game actions and stuff, but the Shivan Dragon is just already enough to beat them, it seems. Yeah, gain some life. Yep, take 5. Trigger. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sorry that I keep saying this, but I'm really enjoying myself. Do you want to attack? No. Makes sense. More life gain. Soul of Migration. I mean, sure, make a treasure token, and then I'll just evoke this so I get my squirrel card back as well. Can keep doing stuff with that. Do need to worry that I deck out, I guess. It's a little bit of a concern. Yep, return that. Return this. Oh boy. Play the Sanctuary, draw a card. Ooh, we can send something else to disguise. Play the Sanctuary, draw a card, another Enchantress Presence. Don't think I really need to play another one. Let's send my Disciple to the air. I guess I should have sent Garth to the air maybe. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Attack them for 9. Yep, and they're dead. All right. This is quite something. Let's see if we can do it again. I honestly have no idea what my opponent is trying to accomplish with their deck, so let's just run it back. We saw the token synergies a little bit, but not much else. Okay, can't keep this. 1 land and a bunch of spells, so let's mull. I'm a greedy bastard, so I'll keep this. Put the Disciple back. I also just don't want to multi 5. It's not going to end well for me anyway. I need my cards. I need my lands. I need lots of lands to actually be able to function. So, whatever. Need to draw a green source or a green card. That's fine too, you know. No problem. Yeah, they have the Rift Sower, a Swamp. That guy, okay. All right, that's a green source. I think I'll just play my tap land and I'll play the Fey Offering, I think, on turn 3. If I can get that going, that would be great. We're not under a ton of pressure yet, so there is some time, perhaps. I can also use the Orchard Strider to find me a land, of course. Ooh, whenever you sacrifice something, ooh. Okay, now they're building up a bit of a board, so maybe I don't have time to do all that nonsense. With the Squirrel Sovereign, I'm tempted to just play this still. If I draw another forest, I can go Squirrel Sanctuary, Squirrel Sovereign, and get everything going. I might regret this, we'll see. Especially ready for basic land, put it onto battlefield, bounce. That's a nice one. That would have fit nicely into this deck. Okay, gotta sack that guy, grow that one. I lose 2 life, they gain 2 life. Yep. Okay, I was gonna say any untapped land will also do, because I will play this Squirrel Sovereign, put the boon on it, still get the benefit from the Fey Offering, and then I will pass. This card has been impressive, and I think if I knew better how it played, you can quite easily build around it a little bit more even. We have a 3/3, which stops some of their attackers. Ooh, that is kind of scary. See, they can give all their squirrels +1/+0 and menace. Bit of a problem. I think I start by basic land cycling this, getting an island, playing the island, and then I need to so shiny their Vermingorger. That's something that can just drain me out. Although I'm also worried about this Dray Keeper. To be fair, that's also going to just kill me fairly quickly. I think I don't want the land, but I do want the Ornithopter. Do I want to play the Squirrel Sanctuary? Probably. So I at least can make some blocks if they give all their squirrels menace. This Ravenous Squirrel is also going to be an issue. Destroy target creature. Ooh. Okay, my Sovereign is going to die. Going to take a boatload of damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this. We see our opponent's deck is performing much better now. It's actually doing the thing that it's supposed to do. I don't have the mana to return this, sadly. Ravenous Squirrel, kind of scary. I can block this squirrel. I think I'd rather trade and just take some more damage, I guess. Play this, play that. I think I'm dead, actually. I just give it menace. This also has menace. Yeah, no, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. All right. Probably a poor keep, but otherwise we're mulling to 5, and I'm not winning that either. Maybe I do want the extra show shiny. I will cut this, although it did come in handy there, but let's try. It's a little bad against the sacrifice effect, but still it can stop one of their creatures. Yeah, would like to play first. This seems fine. Don't really have our engines, but we have mana, we have cards we can play. Good enough for me. We're just going to play this, then pass. Next turn I can play the Fey Offering. And then I guess I need more lands, or at least more green. And then I can actually trigger it. Nested Shambler. Ooh, that's a good one too. I like our opponent's deck. Seems to have the right amount of synergies. Perfect. That's going to make our next turn a lot better. Play the Fey Offering. Hopefully they don't have some sort of disenchant. No, just a Mana Dork. Then attack for 1. I can deal with that. It can be a little bit greedy and play the Enchantress's Presence here. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I will play the Squirrel Sanctuary, even though it will not net me anything from the Fey Offering. I will draw a card and use my mana more effectively. Next turn I can play a dude and Skyblade's Boon something. Oh, Dray Keeper. That's a good one. Do I want to trade here? If I'm playing the Squirrel Sovereign, I might not want to. I think I won't. Just take the damage. Play a land, play the Sovereign, and then play the Boon on the Squirrel Token, because they're likely to want to kill the Squirrel Sovereign, and then I'd rather still have this be a 2/2 if this were to die. And then I'll trigger my Fairy Offering. Don't need to attack, I want to have blockers. Yeah, they have that guy, so they probably kill my Squirrel Sovereign. Then I can pay the 1 and return the Squirrel Sanctuary if that's what they choose to target. No, they're killing my token. Yeah, they're killing my token. Yeah, that makes sense. They don't have great attacks. Oh, they want to trade? I will gladly take this trade, actually. I think this is a scary card to have to deal with in the late game. I can return this. That's going to draw me another card. It's going to help me trigger the Fairy Offering again. Ooh, Enchantress's Presence. I think it's early enough that this is still kind of safe. Another Fairy Offering. And then I can play the Ornithopter, or I can play the Dusk Shell Crawler. I will be taking a bit of damage from this 5/4. I think I'd rather have the more solid body than the fragile Ornithopter. Put a counter on it. The Fairy Offering is still going to trigger. And this Menace guy is annoying. Oh, they're sending with their 1/1s? Must have a trick then. Or they're just looking to race. Ugh, that guy. Eesh. Do need some removal pretty soon here. Put a card in your graveyard. Okay. Maybe playing this Enchantress Presence, not good. Vermingorger into their graveyard, so they have some way to reanimate that. That would be annoying. Play the Squirrel Sanctuary, draw a bunch of cards, and then I can play a land and the Disciple and get back my Squirrel Lord, have a lifelinker on the board as well. It's going to be close. The main problem with the deck so far is that it's clunky. There's lots of mana that you need to be paying for all of the engines to really take off, and then people are putting quite a bit of pressure on you. You do have one card in hand, but I need an answer to this Vermingorger. Oh, they're attacking with everything, but they are attacking into my lifelinker. No, they can sack their guy. Okay, let's eat this. Let's eat that. Let's block there. Then I take quite a bit of damage. Actually, let's block that. Let's unblock and then also block that. So if they want to deny the lifelink, they can, but they would need to sack that creature. And otherwise, at least we get the annoying menace guy. Ugh. Ooh, and they had the removal spell as their very last card. I don't think I want to return this. No. I do, I think. But without that lifelinker, I might be in a bit of trouble. So shiny. That's a good draw. Play that. I think I need to get rid of this Vermin Gorger though. As much as the Menace guy is also very annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna take another hit. Painful. Okay, Timeless Witness and another Disciple. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Ooh, don't need this, but I do like that. And then play the Squirrel Sanctuary. I'm gonna draw a ton of cards here. And I have 0 cards in hand. So I play the capture on this, pump these. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do here. And I will make another treasure so I can also still sack one of my food. These get pumped. Too many cards in hand. That's fine. Don't want to attack. I need to discard more cards. I guess I can discard the Fey Offering. Don't need another. Come on, don't have too much else. No. Okay, that's an issue. They are going to attack just to get in 1 damage. I can kill this and I can kill that. All right, I'm at 4. This thing is going to kill me quite quickly, but I do have the foods actually, so I can keep pace with it a little bit. Play another Squirrel Sanctuary. Yeah, I'm drawing a lot of cards now. Oh, there's Garth. Garth's pretty good. I think I want to get the Disciple down though. Before Garth. Not sure if that's right, but just having that lifelink going is kind of nice. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I guess I get back to Fey Offering, although that's not really all that exciting. And then play a land and just sack a food, go up to 7. Yeah, with this food, I don't have to worry about this Vermin Gorger all that much. Not attacking just yet. Discard a land. I think we should be able to get there. Not too worried about decking out before I can kill them. This has been a sweet draft. I hope people do agree with me on that one. Yeah, no attacks. Makes sense. So shiny. So I can tap that down and don't need to worry about it. I am going to draw 2 cards, which I think I'm okay with. This prevents them from stopping my lifelink. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually needed 3 Enchantress presents. If you have 1, if you play a second, it goes fast. Yeah, they're going to sack a guy. Makes sense. I go down to 5. Draw more lands. I get to scry. Don't need more lands. Although I'm not sure I need anything else at this point anyway. Play our Garth. Probably just play a forest. I will actually play the Squirrel Lord. At this point, I can't really afford to play any enchantments anymore, I think. I will start attacking now with these. I guess this doesn't actually do anything to attack with. They could just freely block, so that was a waste. Yep, we have the Timeless Witness in case they can kill my Garth. What is this? Whew, a 6/6 reach. I mean, I can tap it down. Am I going to be fast enough to... Yeah, I still think I will be. This is still okay. I'm not playing the 3rd Enchantress Presence. Don't need this. I don't mind this. And then I think Garth is just going to make us a Shivan Dragon. Red, red. There's the Shivan. Play a land. Now they have no blockers. So let's just attack and get even more clues and food. Man, that's insane. Let's see, what else do they have for us? Terramorph. Yeah, that doesn't do it. All right, looks like we're getting a 2-1 with this pile. It has been a pleasure to play this deck, I have to say. Let's just terror their guy so they don't have blockers. Probably not right to do this, but whatever. Terror your dude. Black, green. Maybe they have the fog. Kind of wild if they do have that. Did we get there? Really, they have the fog? Verdant Command. Squirrel tokens and they gain some life, but they still die. So, whew, 2-1 with 5 color Enchantress. I would say don't try this at home, or do, because it was a ton of fun. Not sure if you're going to get 3 Enchantresses presents and a mythic in your deck, but I'll be back with more drafts for this format. I'll probably look into some of the archetypes, but it seems sweet, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you back for the next one.